Hey, it's Wes. You listen to Disabled Dad Pod Part 3. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, it's the first time I've done it on YouTube, may as well. It's all the same thing. It's all the same audio, so why not? I look like a dinner lady wearing this big massive blue vest. In my mind, I thought wearing a vest would be really cool because I've got Mounjaro and I'm working out and stuff, but it's just not happened the way I thought it would happen. Ridiculous. My beard looks so patchy. I just tell it's Friday, man. Absolutely tell it's Friday. Right. But anyway, let's get down to it because, yeah. I want to talk about this is Disabled Dad Pod episode 3. So I want to talk about Molly, my reason for living. I love Molly. She's 4, could be 5 actually. Just over a week. Just gonna be 5 in a no in a week. She's gonna be 5. Oh man, yeah, a week tomorrow. Oh, I know what I mean. Right. So Molly was born in Wales. Okay, which is great. But Molly was a COVID baby. When they just closed everything off because they didn't know what to do and they just panicked and they're like, oh no, oh no. Yeah. So Molly, for the first 2 years of her life, everyone was wearing a mask. Poor girl. But one of the great things about Molly was she went to nursery. I'm going to shout out to Golden Manor Nursery in where is it? Pembroke. Because it was just, honestly, it was fantastic. Jess and the team were amazing. I loved them all. They were brilliant. Um, and it was just such a grounding for her. It was crazy. It was unbelievable, that grounding. I loved it. It was fantastic. I loved it because I didn't go to nursery and I was scared of everything until I was about 24. Yeah. So Molly went there, and we thought when we went back to Wales, to where we used to live, we'd go and check out the nursery again. Oh my God, they're all lovely. They all came in. They all gave her big smiles, big hugs, big kisses, and that. Yeah, and it was just cool, man. It was cool. But on the way driving there, right? So you go around all these streets, and actually there was a used tumble dryer on the road. I was like, what? What kind of place is this? So a used tumble dryer on the road, and there was that smell. You know the cannabis smell, right? And I love it obviously because I have MC. But it was me. It was me, my wife, my mum, and Molly in the car. And then I was like, "Oh, can you smell that?" And my wife was like, "Oh yeah, what's that smell? What's that? What is that smell?" And then Grandma, my mum, she said, "Oh, I don't know. It smells like the bins." And then Molly just came out with, "It smells like Daddy's vape." That's my girl. That's why I love her. So yeah, so she knows. She hasn't taken it, by the way. Don't call child services. So yeah, so that was fun. That was really fun actually. I love that. Going back to places and being warmly welcomed back, that just says that you've done something right, I think. I absolutely do think it means you've done something right. So yeah, so that was good. Back to Wales was fun. What else did we do in Wales? I can't remember. Oh, we saw some other people that we knew. In fact, that was part of the England journey, and they lost to France 2-1. They never win the Euros, but they did. So in your face. Yeah. So that was the way that was. And then the thing about having a 4-year-old, she's still a toddler, I think so. Having a 4-year-old is when it comes to school holidays, they need things to do, and of course, parents are working, man. But the beauty of it around here is we've got school clubs. We got after school clubs. And there's this great one set up at a school called Churches. I want to say Churches, Churches, something like that. Churchfield, maybe, I don't know. I can't remember. But they set it up, and so I drop Molly off in the morning, and then I'd pick her up in the evening. But on the Tuesday, I dropped her off, and rather than going down the path, you got to put a code in and go down the path. And I use a mobility scooter. Rather than do that, I couldn't because there were workmen on the path, so the path was cordoned off. So that meant I had to cross the gravel. But I tried to cross that gravel before, and because it's so big, I boom. Previously, I just marooned on the gravel and not been able to get anywhere. So I was just stood looking in disbelief about what was happening. It's like, why did no one tell me about this? And this lovely man called Toby was like, and he had his kids with him. He's like, "Do you want me to take her?" And I was like, "Really?" I was like, and then I just cleared it with the boss. I was, Molly, is it okay if Toby takes you? And she was like, "Yeah, okay, Daddy." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So anyway, that happened, and I thought nothing of it. I thought nothing of it at all. It's just a pain in the ass, but it was what it was. So, so when we So when it came to home time, actually 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I got a phone call. Sat on the loo. Obviously, a great place to take a phone call. So I sat on the loo, and this guy says, "Hi, yeah, it's Wes from the club. We'll call it the club. Can't remember what it's called. We'll call it the club." He said, "I just want to apologise for this morning, that you couldn't get in and drop Molly off." And I was like, "No, it's no, it's fine." He's like, "It's not fine. They didn't tell us about this because they're a different entity to the school." And they weren't happy at all. And they were like, "We're so sorry you had to put up with that. We're so sorry. We'll let you know if you can get over, if you make it through down the path in the afternoon, that kind of thing." And I did. And they were all apologetic when I got there in the afternoon to pick her up and stuff. And I just thought that was really cool because being disabled, right? There's being disabled and being on a disability scooter, mobility scooter. Honestly, there's so many things get in the way, whether it's pavement or a drop curb or a car parked on the pavement or there being no drop curb. Um, it's just things just get in the way. And I just kind of tend to get on with it now because as much as they say they're going to change it, it never does get changed, does it? So, these things, well, I don't know what they are, but I'd love it if I just love it if someone was like, "Yeah, do you know what? We're actually going to do that. It's fine. We're going to sort that out for that guy who doesn't want to be on that mobility scooter, by the way, because I do not. Um, even though it looks so cool, not. He said, "I'm just to sort it so we, make his life a little bit easier, and that'd be lovely, absolutely lovely." I've made a note to put birthday parties down. I can't remember why I put birthday parties down. Or just the pain. I guess the pain of being a disabled dad and having to go to birthday party after birthday party after birthday party for these kids, and all they do is run around, go mental, absolutely mental, um, eat loads of food, possibly throw up, maybe cry at the end, and then go home. And it's like, why? Why are we doing this? Why can't we just do it once a year? Everyone's got a birthday, right? So just put them all in the same room and then say, "Get the birthday nurse out and happy days." Because that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I want to tell you about Mounjaro because I'm on Mounjaro because I said in the previous one. So I've got a fatty liver and I've got high cholesterol, and I am at the time of starting, I was like nearly 14 stone. I was not actually, no, I was 13. I want to say 13, 12. I think I was. And the only way to get rid of that is to lose weight. So I had to fight to get on this Mounjaro, right? But it's worked. After 6 weeks, I'm a stone down. Um, And you won't be able to see me on the podcast, which is what this is what really for. But yeah, but I'm looking better, I'm looking thinner, and I've got good arms on me now, stuff, and I'll hopefully get some abs at some point, but it's not a rush because I put it all down to there's a few things, all right? So Manjaro, first thing. Second thing is my fitness pal. Because it doesn't matter how much Manjaro you take, if you're eating like 1 billion calories a day, you're not going to lose weight. So drinking the water as well, that's a good thing. But my blood is so rubbish that I struggle, to be honest, to drink all the water. It was like 2 to 3 liters, one of these, two of these a day. Yeah. Sometimes not possible. I am weeing myself all the time. My pants smell of pee and it's gross and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, somebody on that to that as well. So Mounjaro, my fitness pal. My calorie intake is about between 1,600 and 1,800 a day, which, for me, that's fine. I should be like on two, I think it's 2, 3 or something. So that kind of thing. Then that will help you lose weight anyway. And doing seated kettlebell workouts as well with my friend Samuel Jordan, who's amazing. He's done a set. He's done three, right? So you can do it in a week, which is what I've been doing, and I've been really just pumping iron. Like the kettlebells are small. They're not massive. They're not going to set the world on fire. 8 kilogram one. I've got an 8 kilogram one and a 10 kilogram one. Um, now the I use the 10 kilogram one for just generally up and down, and the 8 kilogram one for more, more movement, that kind of thing, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so do that. And that's how we get into shape as well. And the key to that, my friends, is the word consistency. So if you can be consistent in what you're doing, hopefully in a good way, right? And with what you're eating, if you can be consistent, like if you're aiming for, "I'm only going to eat 1,600 calories today." Well, how am I going to feel full? Well, eat loads of protein. That'd be great. Like I just finishing off a um, M&S mango. Oh, where's it gone? Mango and passion fruit yogurt. and it looked a bit like cement mix. It really did, cement mix, but there's still a bit left. But tasted really nice. Yeah, and it's mango and pasture, and I feel a bit like I've been on a holiday. It's like putting on coconut sun cream. Oh yeah, I've gone on holiday. You haven't though. So yeah. Um, Protein yogurts are one of my favorite things to do to get that extra protein hit because I'm trying to hit, right? I'm trying. So I think at the moment I weigh 80 kilos. So if you times about, so if you do one and a half, that would be 120. But I want to go for two. So I want to be 160. 160 grams of protein a day. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to be on, right? And I'm going to get my Pal loaded up now. Well, it's just the screens aren't working really. But my Pal, and let's go back to, I've completed the diary for today. Um, so yeah, how much protein have I had today? Bang on 150. Bang on 150. And that consists of protein shake in the morning, my first protein yogurt, which was the Arla protein raspberry, which honestly is incredible. I love that. Bit of bacon, three eggs scrambled for breakfast. Didn't really have any lunch because I was so full, which is fine. And then for dinner, this is when it went a bit awry. It went a bit awry. For dinner, I had a kids' meal cheeseburger which is nice with the chips. I'm not even into that anymore. I don't know. I must be a Mounjaro. And then with that one, for a fiver, you get kids nuggets as well. And you also get a drink. But I add a little bit of Dr. Pepper and it gave me a headache. So I was, I'm not having that anymore. Thanks. And just finished off my eating game today with that mango thingy, which is really cool. I'm taking creatine in the morning as well for the first. This is the second day today, so I'm hoping that's going to make an improvement in muscle size and that kind of thing. Apparently, it's all water and stuff for the first week and that kind of, I don't know, whatever it is. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And why am I doing it? For Molly, because myself and Molly want to have the best relationship, and we do. And she likes me chasing around. But Molly's clever because she knows that I've got my knees quite a lot because I can't stand up that well. Um, so she's like, Daddy, tonight she was like, Daddy, let's race to my room on our knees. And I was like, yeah, okay, fine. So I did. And I beat her today. I beat her. She let me win, to be fair. She always wins, so she let me win. Yeah, so that was that. And that was Daddy daughter time is so precious, man. Honestly, it's so precious. And the reason that I'm trying to get into the best shape I can is because of her. Absolutely is because of her. And that's life. And you only get one. So let's all go and do it. This has been the Disabled Dad Pod, episode 3. I'm going to do more of these videos and stuff just because it makes me want to do it. I won't be in this tabard. I thought this was a really great purchase. I was like, I can invest in large, that'd be great. But it's far too large, man. But the mediums are far too medium. So I need like a medium large in the middle, I think. That'd be good. I promise to wear something cooler later. That'd be fun. But yeah. So there you go. Please hit like and subscribe. I would love you forever if you did that. That'd be amazing. Thank you. Tell your friends about it. Disabled Dad Pod. Hey, do you know how old I am? Not going to tell you. Not going to tell you. But yeah, been blessed with good genes. But apart from my beard, looks horrendous tonight. I'm going to go and shower after this. In fact, I can't. I've got to do a podcast with a footballer. And after that, I'll go in the shower and then be all good. Right. Have yourselves a great weekend. I will be back next week. We'll get on it. I promise. Yeah. Yeah. So thank you for listening. Whichever way you've done it, whether it's on YouTube, on the podcast, or whether it's on Spotify. Yay! Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. See you soon.